Does God exist? And if there is a God, should we believe in Him merely because the scriptures and saints say so? Or is there any proof of His existence? This question has been asked innumerable times in history. It is being discussed today, and it shall be debated in future as well. So let us ponder over it. To establish the existence of an entity, there are three kinds of evidence: Pratyaksh praman, Anumaan praman, and Shabd praman. The first is experiential or perceptional, direct evidence. You see something, so you believe it. The second is inferential evidence. You see something, and from that you infer another. And the third is testimonial evidence. Somebody who has experienced, you accept his or her authority. Let us see how these three apply to the concept of God. Scientists would say, you show me the proof of God through perceptional evidence. Let me see Him, let me dissect Him in the laboratory, and then I shall accept His existence. The problem is that this kind of evidence is very limited. In the present, there are so few things that you can see or perceive. Right now, if I were to go out, I would see no stars. Should I conclude that there are no stars because I cannot see them? Or, for example, I have never seen my great-great-grandfather. Should I conclude I never had a great-great-grandfather just because I have never seen him? The president of a country administers a huge area. If he says, I will only accept what I have seen, how will he be able to administer his country? He needs other kinds of evidence as well. Let us say that I show you a container of milk and ask you, is there butter in it? It is not reduced fat milk. What will you say? Yes, Swamiji, there is definitely butter in it. Can you see it? No. Then how do you know there is butter in it? You will say there is a way of proving it. If I transform the milk into yogurt and then churn the yogurt, I will extract the butter. Right. So there is a way of seeing things, even though they may not be perceptible immediately. Similarly, the mere fact that we cannot see God at present does not prove His non-existence. If you wish to see Him, there's a process. Follow the process and you will see Him. The process is described. Learn to cleanse the heart, purify your mind. Now, if you are not willing to do the process and you say, I cannot see Him, so there is no God, that is an unrealistic expectation. Do you believe there is a place called Timbuktu? Yes. Have you ever gone there and seen it? No. Then why do you believe? Well, there are books that explain there is a Timbuktu, and people who have been there have come and told me there is such a place. The books could be wrong. The people could be lying. That's right. But if you don't believe them, you buy a ticket, take a flight and go and see it for yourself. Similarly, for the existence of God, saints who have seen Him have told us. The scriptures are telling us, if you disbelieve their authority, what they tell us to do, which is to cleanse the heart, you do it. At the end of it, if you don't see God, then say that He is disproved. But without putting in the effort, we don't have the right to say there is no God. Only that person can deny the existence of God, who is all-knowing, who knows everything in the universe. Because if somebody is not all-knowing, in that case, maybe the one thing about the universe that he doesn't know may be God. And since nobody is all-knowing, nobody can establish the non-existence of God.